Now we've created a few channels, we're ready to start actually putting something onto them, so posting a message onto them. And that's all done within this main window, and particularly this bit down the bottom where it says start a new conversation. Now before we start typing anything away in there, it's worth talking about how Microsoft Teams makes use of the @ symbol. So it says here, type an @ to mention somebody. The thing to think about when you're starting a new conversation or posting something into a team is, who do I want to notice this? A bit like when you're addressing an email to somebody, you obviously, in that case, you put the people you want to receive the email. Now it's important to note here that if you mention somebody, everybody else in that team and that channel is still going to be able to see that message. So it doesn't make it private, but what it does do is it tries to draw people's attention to that. So let's say I was going to post about a new meeting that I wanted people to come to. I could start with an @ symbol and I could put team. Notice it comes up with the name of the team there. And what that's going to do is it's going to notify any member of that team that a new message has appeared. And that notification appears in activity at the top. I could then say, we're going to meet at tomorrow, whatever the message might be. Once I'm happy with that, I then press OK. And that's done. Now it won't show up for me in activity because I was the one that posted that message, even though I am part of that team. You can be even more specific here, where you could start saying just a specific person. So you might want to put in, if I put in some specific people here. Now that looks slightly odd because it's got not a sensible name, but if you had somebody's name, you could just start putting them in there and it would just target them in terms of where that notification appears. If we want our message to stand out a little bit more, because let's face it, that one I've put in there is not the most eye-catching of messages, we can start altering it a little bit by formatting our message. So if we load that, it expands that box and gives us all of the options that we probably expect from anything like Word. But what it also gives us is the ability to add a subject. So let's say I was going to in fact say faculty meeting, and it was going to be on that date. What I can then do in here is I can say @ team again, for instance, if I want the whole team to know about it. And then we can send that. Now we can do other things like highlighting and all the other sort of stuff in there. And that's in there. The final thing that's worth showing, if I really want something to stand out, so almost like saying this is very important, is I can change it from being a conversation to just an announcement. Now this really is just to get information out there, but now if I put this in, and I've got the same thing, and I can add the same sort of thing here, we add a subheading to it and so on. So it might be student progress, and then in here I'm going to do @ team again, or whatever it might be, and send that out. Now that's very noticeable as a post. But that goes to, I hope, the basics of different ways to get posts out there.